Good morning, everyone. Lovely people. How's everyone doing? New moon in Aries today. I am Spirit of Life Alchemy, and this is your morning message tarot reading for the 1st of April 2022. So yeah, it's new moon in Aries, 7:24 British summertime. The moon is going to conjunct Mercury, the Sun, and Chiron, who are all sort of within a degree or so of each other at the new moon, and then go on and form a sextile to Mars in Aquarius. So we could be thinking about how we've healed and grown over this last 12 months. And definitely since last June, when Chiron was last in this position. So we've sort of had a bit of retrograde back and forward. So we've grown, we've healed wounds in that time. And then sort of as we sort of contemplated how far we've come, how we've moved on, what we've healed in ourselves, then we're ready to start contemplating how we want to take action to move forward as the moon sextiles Mars. So let's do some cards for today. We've got Wisdom of the Oracle first of all. So we're going to pick 3 cards as usual to get the general themes of today, and then do some tarot. So what do we need to know for today? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. For today, the new moon in Aries on the 1st of April 2022. I'm just noticing a little tickle on the end of my nose. Okay, what help, support, advice and guidance can Spirit give us to help us navigate these energies for our highest and greatest good? Excuse me. Yes, I'm paying attention. Thank you. I know you're here. Oops. What do we need to know for today? Messages from Spirit, please, for the new moon in Aries, the 1st of April 2022. What do we need to know? So, come back to those in a moment. So, okay, so we've got round and round. So as we're completing a cycle, we're starting the next one off. It's a continuing evolution as we go along. Then we've got orphaned. Okay, so could be feeling alone, could be feeling lost. And then all that glitters. Okay, so the two, I'm going to mention straight away the 2 cards that came out. A fork in the road and milk and honey. Okay, so we've got the round and round card, you know, completing an old cycle, new beginnings and things like that, constant evolution. And then these 4 sort of go together. So we could be feeling alone, we could be in self-doubt and not knowing sort of where we're going, because in April we come to a big fork in the road, and this is the Jupiter-Neptune conjunction in Pisces. It's exact on the 12th of April, but they're actually together for about a 10-day period because they move so slowly. And we're we will find ourselves contemplating where we go from here. And then we have the choice being all that glitters isn't gold, and the land of milk and honey. So, you know, it's like sort of I'm seeing these as sort of the path that leads to a true evolution, or being sucked into sort of the shiny things, which sort of could be false. The phrase sort of all that glitters isn't gold. Okay, so seeing the messages, be careful and be aware of the shiny things on the path. Ooh, look, all the shiny things down there. It may not be the way to go. So I'm going to put all those up there together. In fact, I'm going to put that one in between those two. Okay, that's the way they came out, isn't it? I'll put a link to Pam Gregory's New Moon in Aries podcast, or YouTube sort of podcast thing, YouTube video, because she talks about the upcoming Jupiter Neptune conjunction, and talks about sort of how important it is where your energy is, that sort of, you know, if you're sort of blinkered in the 3D world and only seeing sort of what's going on in the 3D, it can take you down a path. Sort of, if you're aware of the bigger evolutionary energies, and stay attuned to those at this time, then it feeds into the evolution energies. I'm not doing it justice here, so I'll put a link to the video so that you can sort of go and watch it yourselves. So let's do some cards. It's a new moon, so we're going to do some El Goliath Shadow Tarot. So, okay, what do we need to know for today? The new moon in Aries on the 1st of April 2022. Messages from Spirit, please. For the collective, what do we need to know? Messages from Spirit for the collective, please. What help, support, guidance and advice can Spirit give us right now for the collective, for our highest and greatest good at this time? I've still got an itchy nose going on today. Okay, so the Two of Wands, the lightning struck antenna. Oh, God. The Five of Cups, the spilt regret. The Eight of Pentacles, the patient weaver. The Two of Pentacles, the juggling snake. The Eight of Cups, the high door. Okay, so we've got two twos, we've got two eights. The Knight of Wands, the kind-hearted moose. The Moon. The Moon, the silver shadow reflection. I'll just pop my glasses on a moment to read. Reflector, the silver shadow reflector. Okay, and then we have the Magician, the alchemical master, and at the bottom of the deck we've got the Nine of Cups, the contented pelican, with the, oh God, excuse me, the shadow dream catcher, the Ajibu catcher, and then the Fool, the eternal vagabond, and the Queen of Pentacles, the henna mother. Okay. So I don't wear my glasses when I'm doing reading, because all you can see is my leaded windows reflected in my eyes. But occasionally with these cards, the writing's quite small. My eyes are quite tired. I need to just sort of have a look and see what's written on the cards. Okay, so where we find ourselves today, the Two of Wands, the lightning struck antenna. We're at a portal. I know it's usually the Four of Wands, which we class as the 1111 card, the portal. But today, because we're on this threshold, I'm seeing the Two of Wands as a portal. In a portal in which we're energized again and ignited by the new beginning, the Aries energy, inspiring us and energizing us. I don't know about you, I love lightning, I love thunder and lightning, and just how it renews everything, and the sense of electricity running through sort of your nervous system when you're out in thunder and lightning storms, or you're sort of watching them, and it just the energy in the atmosphere is just electric, and I love that. And that's the sense I get for this card of where we are today. We're at this portal, and we can sense the future. We can sense the excitement and the electricity of this future, even if we can't see it and everything looks a bit grim out there. There's this sense in the atmosphere. In fact, I'm feeling it now, just even talking about it. It's lighting me up. So yeah, that's where we are today. The Moon card, which is our subconscious mind, our unconscious mind, our intuition, our emotions. We've got the Five of Cups, the spilt regret, which is, grief and disappointment, lost love, and old regrets, and just sort of, it's looking backwards. Okay, maybe just before we pass through this portal today, we have to have a look back and see what it is that we're leaving behind. And it could be, disappointment and sorrow and grief and regret that maybe things didn't work out in a situation, or relationship didn't work out, or career choices, or whatever it is, looking back with a sense of disappointment or regret or grief or sorrow. But sort of often in the Five of Cups card, it's only 3 cups that have been knocked over and 2 that stand filled still. There's definitely one's filled there. One might be empty, but one's definitely still got wine in it. So that's always something to be grateful for, isn't it? Oh, look, there's still one left with some wine. Let's drink that. But yeah, the 2 standing up cups represent that all is not lost. And it's that we take forward. Okay, the hope. The 2 of Cups is also symbolic of the actual 2 of Cups card, that we can move forward and look forward to new love coming into our lives. Still got an itchy nose today. Okay, and then the Mercury card, which is our mind, and our thinking, our intellect, information, communication, self-expression. We've got the 8 of Pentacles, the patient weaver. Okay, keep on showing up every day and doing the work. We've got the spider there, the weaver. If you watch spiders, they patiently weave their webs, time and time again. And then also there we've got the chrysalis, waiting to emerge either into like butterflies or into moths. But beautiful butterflies or even moths are attracted to the light, so take it as you see it. Okay, but yeah, it's about showing up and doing the work patiently, and and at the right time, divine timing and everything, sort of your crack open of your chrysalis, wiggle yourself out, which could be hard work as well if you ever watched chrysalises, butterflies emerging from a chrysalis and then sort of opening their wings and drying their wings off and everything. You know, it's not a da-da, it's struggle, but we keep on doing it and we keep on showing up and doing the work, and it pays off. And then we've got the Venus card, which is our values around love and money and self-value and self-worth, also around relationships and friendships and beauty and harmony and balance, and comfort and pleasure in our lives and things like that, and our creativity and fertility and things. We've got the Two of Pentacles, the juggling snake. So this could be about balancing and staying in balance, and I want to say juggling the different sides of us. We've still got the ongoing Mars-Venus conjunction, although they've separated out, and today Mars is at 19 degrees of Aquarius and Venus is at 25 degrees. Midway between them at 22 degrees is Saturn. So there's still this ongoing connection, and with Saturn in the middle, it's about doing the work. So, you know, this Eight of Pentacles and juggling and balancing the energies of the Two of Pentacles is important today. And it's important because the Sun card, our conscious mind, our core identity, core vitality, and how we shine out into the world, our light. We've got the Eight of Cups here, the high door, and we've got a cat here just climbing up the stairs to the door. The door could be the portal. It could the steps could signify our ongoing evolution, and growth, the growth and how we've evolved over the last year, with Chiron being conjunct the sun and the moon. And it's also about sort of walking on to a better place, leaving things behind and moving forward and evolving. Then we've got the Mars card of how we take action, our ambition, our drive, will, determination, our passions and our desires and things. We've got the King of Wands, the kind-hearted moose here. And the Knight of Wands is usually, you know, air of fire. It's that intensity, sort of that uprising of fire when a sort of gust of air or something gets under the fire, and the intensity and the strength of the flames increases with that combination of air and the fire. With the moose, I'm seeing it as a bit more gentler than that intense fire energy with this. And it's taken me back to these two cards. I said that we've got Saturn sat between Venus and Mars, and I think it feels like it's sort of subduing and slowing down the Mars energy, as well as its effects on the Venus energies, and it's just taking off that intense edge, and just making sort of rather than an intense heat, a gentle warmth coming from Mars, encouraging us to do the work and things. What's the word I want to say? Like long-term determination, in for the long haul of that, sort of a marathon runner that rather than a sprinter is, you know, another metaphor I could use. Okay, so that's where we are with our energy and taking action and things. What's working for us today, the Jupiter card, which is good luck, good fortune, hope, optimism, expansiveness, truth, justice, freedom. We've actually got the Moon card, the silver shadow reflector. So, you know, connecting with the moon, maybe do a new moon ritual, set your intentions for the month and for the year, and, you know, do it in a ritualistic way, and really sort of, you know, do it with intent and purpose. The other thing, when I turned this card over and it was the silver shadow reflector, it made me think of all that glitters. We've got gold and we've got silver here, which just was a thought that just jumped into my head. The sort of another meaning for the moon card is about illusion. Okay, and at the new moon we haven't even got the shadows from the sun reflecting off the moon. It's all hidden and we're in the dark and we can't see. And with those Neptunian energies, close together, that sort of, yeah, we could be a bit sort of all over the place and not really sure of ourselves. So yeah, sit down, do your intentions and do it in a ritualistic way. So, you know, you might write them on a piece of paper and burn them on over a candle, bury them in the earth, put crystals all around. Or, you know, have a look on YouTube. There's probably billions of little videos with advice for doing new moon rituals. So I'll leave that to you. And yeah, leave it to you. You do what you want. In the Saturn position, which is what's working against us at this time, timing, limitations, obstacles, restrictions, doing the work, responsibilities, commitments and things. We've got the Magician, the alchemical master. And again, this is taking me back to ritual. You know, as I said before, it feels like we're at such a big sort of point, a choice point in time, that it's calling for all our energies, all our magical energies and intentions and everything to carry us. You know, we have an opportunity to really change things in a big way. So yes, transmute the dross to riches, the Philosopher's Stone, but make sure you do it with what's of value to you, because remember, all that glitters isn't gold. And then at the bottom of the deck, what do we get? We got the Nine of Cups, a contented pelican, self-confidence, independence, knowing your worth and being able to stand alone and on your own. With the shadow dream catcher, set the intention tonight to, you know, dream your next step, your next path. Ask questions to the universe before you go to sleep or whatever, and I often ask to dream the dream of dreams, and then sort of, you know, whatever comes through over the night, that's what I'm meant to know, and I catch it. I would normally catch it between about 4:30 and 6:30 in the morning. That's my time for everything to come up. And then we have the Fool, the Eternal Vagabond, starting a new journey, leaping into the abyss of the new year, and who knows where we're going to go. With the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Velvet waiting, the Earth Mother, knowing that we're nurtured and we're loved, and feeling safe in this journey. So that's my reading for this morning. I hope you enjoyed it. If it resonated with you, then please do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Click on the wiggly bell for notifications. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then please do email me at the email address below this video in the description box. Have a wonderful, wonderful new moon day today. And until tomorrow, thank you for watching.